Hi, everybody. My name is Bobby Lewis, and this is my professional portfolio for SPA792A, Sport Administration Professional Development 1. Let's get started. So, first things first, who is this handsome, dapper fellow right here? Let's learn about Bobby Lewis. The professional story starts in 2008 in Denton, Texas, at the University of North Texas. I got my bachelor's degree in journalism with a minor in social sciences in May of 2012. My last 5 semesters at UNT, I worked for the student newspaper called the North Texas Daily, first as a writer and eventually working my way up to become the sports editor, where I had my own staff of writers, which helped me become a better journalist. Um, After I graduated from UNT, I got a job as a sports and schools reporter in a small town in East Texas called Kaufman, where because it is so small, I had to do everything: write, report, take photos, lay out the paper, all of that, which made me a better journalist, made me a better professional, and eventually led me to the University of Texas at Arlington, where I'm currently doing my internship. Research tells us that we only have the blink of an eye to make a really good first impression on somebody because they decide how they feel about us, or we decide how we feel about each other very quickly after we meet each other. So to do that, try to do it non-verbally. Dress well, look them directly in the eyes when you're speaking to them, because that first impression can greatly shape your professional future. So I've tried to build trust, to demonstrate my value by doing things like that, and to introduce myself to as many people in my department as I possibly can. The picture on the left is from game two of a doubleheader that I was live tweeting for UTA against their softball team against Baylor, who was nationally ranked at the time. UTA swept them that day. Like I said, I got to tweet about it. I got to experience it, and that tweet did some pretty good numbers. And then later that night, I got a text from my supervisor who told me I was doing a good job with it, that I appreciated. I was coming into my own, getting into my groove. So that's kind of how I try to build trust within UTA. Networking is about who knows you more than anything else. Most jobs aren't posted on job boards, so you can't rely on just going to a job board like Indeed or Monster and searching for something and hoping that you find something. You have to do it through your network. You have to know people who are connected to the things that you want to do, and then remember to follow up with those people constantly, so that you can build that trust. And you need to be persistent and show your value and be open to ideas and people you might not normally speak to. So I reached out to people who work for professional sports teams who have jobs that I like and that I think I would be good at. And to improve upon that, I realized that I need to offer something in exchange. I can't just ask them for something and not offer anything from my part. So that's how I'm working on trying to improve my networking skills. Identifying an opportunity can come from something as simple as joining a conversation where ideas are being discussed, both the good and the bad of an idea, because you don't want anything too biased. So prepare yourself for that. Know your strengths, know what your weaknesses are. Be picky. I know there's a negative connotation around being selective, but that comes with being comfortable with yourself and being curious. There's nothing wrong with being selective about your career opportunities. Picture is of a message I got on LinkedIn a couple weeks ago, and just an example of me being selective with opportunities while also letting him know that I was appreciative of the opportunity and that maybe we can do something in the future. My biggest takeaway from this is just that I want to be happy in a career. I enjoy the job I have now at Dallas County Community College District, but it's not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. My internship has kind of reassured me on that, and that I feel really fulfilled doing it, and it makes me happy, and I enjoy doing it a lot, regardless of how tired I am when I get out of there, which kind of ties in with these three standards. Just being likable means being genuine, and if you're genuine, that generally shines through, and people can tell that you're being genuine, which makes for a good first impression. Networking is by far my biggest weakness, and I'm trying to work on that by just being less introverted and being more open about myself when I meet new people, and I try to keep my eyes open for new opportunities that may present themselves that you might not see if you're being closed off. So those are the things I'm working on, and those are my biggest takeaways from working on my professional portfolio. Thank you.